Hey guys, it's Corey Alexander. Just wanted to say thank you for watching MotoAmerica on YouTube. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe button.
We'll start for pole position when the lights go off. We're rolling. SportbikeTrackGear.com Junior Cup race number 2 in wet conditions. Kayla Yakov, middle part of your screen on the 31. Gus Rodeo, 96 on the outside, and it's Yakov who takes the lead. Jason, Kayla was some 2 seconds faster than the field in the wet warm-up, and we know from Barber Motorsports Park last year that Kayla can absolutely shred in wet conditions.
I mean, look at her right now, head down, just rolling away.
In these conditions, we have what's dubbed rain tires, of course. Deeply grooved tires, softer compound to allow some heat in there. And a rider down. It's Avery Dreyer. What a run from Avery Dreyer.
So he's trying to get out from underneath that bike, pick it back up, and kind of get started going again, if he can. But that's too bad for the Bad Boys Racing team there.
She continues to set faster and faster laps.
There's Ojiwara in the background sliding off of the track, and just in front is Avery Dreyer as well. A couple of riders down.
The good news is that she doesn't look like she's pushing extremely hard. She just looks super comfortable. Oh, we got a red flag. We have a red flag. We hear that Max Van has gone down. We have a red flag right now, Greg. Oh, he's running to pick it up.
He is running to pick it up, and sometimes that happens, Jay, especially with SportbikeTrackGear.com Junior Cup bike. No electronics, and so sometimes you just kind of lose the rear.
Well, he's chasing Gus. There it is.
Yeah.
So it's right out of turn 10.
It was kind of off the patch. We've seen people crash getting onto that initial patch.
Let's stay in your groove. We don't want to do anything to disrupt your flow there, but we want to make sure that you realize that you got a gigantic lead. And she probably knew that anyways, Greg, just from that short warm-up earlier. Now, this race for second, Gus Rodeo and Max Van. Max Van, we saw him yesterday have a big cartwheel in the turn that he's currently getting ready to roll through. This one right here, he had a big accident. I went and checked with the team last evening, and they had that bike completely stripped apart. And so they've done a great job at getting him back out on track.
That's the same bike. 6.9 seconds, so 7-second lead for Kayla Yakov in 3 laps.
Wow.
Still 7 to go. That telling our user head, like Jason said. To give you an idea, dry lap times around the 1 minute 30 mark. 1:29.9 was pole position in qualifying. So you can see the speed difference. 15 seconds with these Dunlop rain tires. If you're new to SportbikeTrackGear.com Junior Cup or new to motorcycle road racing, MotoAmerica, the premier racing series in the United States.
In the Japanese rider now down, and we said it could jump up and bite you at any given time. There's Ojiwara. They're looking at that bike. You see the fairing missing off the front. They're trying to get it where it's able to roll.
These guys up front, they want to look up the road to Kayla, try to follow her. They're not going to be able to chase her down. She's just too hooked up right now. And you could say, oh, we have a crash. Is that Owen Williams? Possibly. Looks like Owen. Yep, it is.
And Owen looked like got stuck under the bike for a moment.
He's trying to get out. And he was actually running really well before that red flag. So it'll be interesting to see what happened there.
See if Owen can get that bike up.
It's a struggle.
Well, let's take a look left part of your screen, Jay. What are you seeing?
Owen just got spun around is all that happened, and the riders behind him did a tremendous job missing him. So
all right, here we go. 4 laps to go in this race. And our race leader, Kayla Yakov, on pole position for this restart. She got an okay start. Gus Rodeo had a good one, but there goes Yakov into turn number 1. She'll have the lead again after that over 7-second lead she had built up in the first part of this race. Gus Rodeo in second spot to a 1:44.5 for Gus Rodeo. And then you have Cody Wyman and Avery Dreyer there in the 99. The 55 is Aiden Tao. Then you have Keegan Brown, and there is Bazooka Joe.
Yep.
Joe Lamondre. So now for Lamondre up to 6th place. The reason we talk about him is because it's Cody Wyman, Gus Rodeo, Lamondre, and Kayla Yakov in this championship hunt. On the final lap, the white flag lap, as Yakov trying to get it done to capture her 3rd race win of the season. And Gus Rodeo keeping it close, 3.4 seconds.
I'll tell you right now that Joe Lamondre can keep chipping away at this. Cody Wyman's up the road, but Cody just went 47.4. Lamondre goes 44.2. And if he can get on the back of Cody Wyman to maybe put himself in a position to draft past 34, you can see it looks like a long way, Greg, but in these conditions, you know, if a rider feels comfortable, he can try to continue to close that gap.
Yeah, and for Lamondre continuing as he goes up. Oh, I thought for a second he was going to make that move, but yeah, after that crash earlier, he just continues to build the confidence. Kenny Roberts, replica helmet, trying to channel some of King Kenny in this race.
Yeah, that was probably going to be enough, just enough to hold him up to where he's not going to be able to make a big run at third. But if he had another lap or so, Cody's doing, you see Cody just right there in our picture.
Good riding by Joe Lamondre. An inspirational rider, is doing it in all conditions, but we knew if it rained that Yakov has got something special, Jay. The smooth riding style, always behind the bubble, always competitive.
She's got it sorted, doesn't she?
Absolutely. Onto the front straightaway. Kayla Yakov behind the bubble. The checkered flag flies, and Yakov will take her third victory of the season. Gus Rodeo in second, who does the fastest lap of the race on the last lap, at least so far. Here comes Cody Wyman.
Great
he minimizes
job.
the damage.
Yeah.
And Lamondre in fourth place.
That's a great job for Cody there. Just like you say, Greg, minimizing that damage. Now he's got a week and a half or so to get that ankle, get some treatment done to get it better, but it's all about Kayla Yakov in this particular race, and she claws her way, gets that 25 points.